Up everybody, Meriden Gaming here. We're back in the Elsewhere realm for another episode. So if you didn't check out last week's live stream, we are doing a little something different now. We're no longer in our own dimension. We finally transitioned to the 1.18 Overworld. So it's got all the new generations. In fact, there's a giant cave below our base right now. It's one of the noodle caves, I believe they said. But yeah, it goes deep. Joking. Anyway, so what we ended up doing was, if you didn't catch that, and definitely, I mean, you can check out my live stream, but it's kind of long. It's like 2 hours. But the short end of it is basically we all met at World Spawn, and then Dac put in a command that spread us, I don't know, somewhere between 50 to 2,000 blocks away. I literally went to the other side of the village, like 70 blocks away. And then Exo, who's one of our co-op base members, went like 2,000 blocks. He was like, I had to travel across oceans! Quite amusing. Anyway, so I'm paired up with Exo and Dac. And they both had ideas on what they wanted to do, and I also had an idea, and we kind of decided, you know what, all three of them would work together. So yeah, we're all building a giant base together. So, my base idea, I think I talked about it a little bit as I was playing. I don't remember if I did or not, but Sky City. Yeah, so we're going to take our dwarves from the depths of the underworld, or the depths of the caverns, into the sky. Because, you know, we had that airship. I plan on building more airships down there. But yeah, so they have come here to, you know, trade with all the other races. So they're going to have their starting base, or their home city here at basically World Spawn is just like right over there. Because like if I look at it real quick, yeah, negative 95, 214 because we're in the air, and 99. So we're like literally 100 blocks diagonal from World Spawn. But this kind of plays into this lovely little square right here. Kind of plays into Exo's base. Because he's going to have a portion that comes up to where I'm at. But definitely need to check him out because he's going to be releasing content as well. But the long gist of it, yeah, he's going to raise a chunk all the way to the sky. Yeah, and sink another one into the ground. But basically, the chunk that's raising up is going to be here. And we're going to create an elevator of sorts in order to get up here to the Sky Dwarven City. And what I plan on doing is something similar. You know, the ships, they use the rune wood to fly, but to keep the city airborne, we're using giant hot air balloons. Yep, so that's what we're going to be working on today. And then as you can see down here, he's already started working on the chunk that's disappearing. You can see the outline of it right there. And then Dac, you can see, is working over there. He's doing sort of a mystical science research kind of vibe. But since it's mystical, you know, kind of like arcanists or something like that, it works with our vibe as well. But yeah, so first things first though, we need to create a ring around here to connect all our other buildings to. And the initial ring is going to have 4 hot air balloons on it to hold it up. Over there near this house right here, well actually you can see the glass right there. Those are a couple sheep right now that I've been able to capture. And one's dyed lime green, the other one's white. I really like the look of those two colors together. So that's going to be the color of our hot air balloons. And we'll have varying sizes depending on how much they're holding up. The idea is for around this, they'll probably have a building in between, and then probably another ring or so, or maybe we'll just do hot air balloons that are kind of tethered to the other areas holding up all the buildings. But yeah, so anyway, in addition to doing the 1.18, Dac also, well, several of the guys have been using the fabric mod system. Similar to Forge, it's just got a few extra mods, including one called the replay mod. So I'm actually going to be testing that out on this episode. So what it does is, if you've ever watched the, like where they're building something and it slowly pans around them and all that stuff, that's the replay mod. So I really want to try that out. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm going to be doing a ring. It's going to be similar to our walkways in Everbright, where we have the deep slate, stone bricks, cobble, and then the normal stone bricks, and then on the bottom we're going to have it kind of like a, not an arch, but a bowl looking shape, to where it's going to be using, the deep slate, the stone bricks, and then the deep slate tiles all the way around the bottom. So that way it kind of brings in the ever-bright feel of the dwarves into the overworld as well, because I love connecting things. So anyway, let's get to that. I guess it's called a time lapse. This is going to be a first. I'll see y'all. And there you have it, the initial ring around Exo's risen chunk. So yeah, so this is the same kind of path, like I said, that we did in our Everbright bridges and whatnot. And yeah, I think it looks nice. I think it flows well between the two worlds, or between the two dimensions, to kind of give it that feel that connects them. So yeah. I also borrowed an elytra from Legend Light because, yeah, I was afraid I was going to fall off like multiple times. Because, yeah, I didn't do this in one clip. I miscalculated at least once when doing this and had to start over again, and I almost fell off during that when I was breaking down the ones I was working on. And yeah, I was like, does anybody have one that I could borrow? So yeah, I want to take a look at this from the ground. So let's go ahead and test out the elytra, and then I will, of course, return it back whenever I'm done. Or if he wants to sell it to me, I will, give him the diamonds. Because when I was trying to get all the blackstone, the deep slate, we came up with a lot of stuff. Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. I'm still hoping I did that right. Is it just not? Yeah, I guess I got it proportional. I was afraid I didn't quite get the ring portion right, but no, it looks good. So yeah, there we go. There's our initial ring, and then in each of the 4 curving corner areas, we will be putting in those large hot air balloons to hold up the ring, and then we will start building buildings off of that. So I'll probably have one directly across from the bridge here, so that I can move my stuff up top. So that's going to be our initial little starter house for a while once we get the balloons up, which I plan on, if I have time, actually doing those in an Elsewhere Extras video this Friday. So I'll probably just it'll be kind of like a time lapse again if this one looks good. Just kind of giving a brief overview of that so I can get on to building the actual first building for our Sky City in the next episode on Monday. Anyway, this is Mirrodin Gaming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification icon so you can see all my videos. Also, don't forget to check out all the other Elsewhereians. There's a bunch of us now. Wait, is that a bee? Wait, when did we get bees? I didn't think we had any bees over here. Well, that's cool. Okay, so apparently there's gonna be a beehive. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, I'll go find that off camera. Because I do want to do a bee farm, because I want to use, of course we're going to be using copper, like we were at the other base, and I do want some of it to be the wax to where it doesn't tarnish. Sorry, ADD, I get distracted easily. Anyway, this is Mirrodin Gaming, and I will see you at the new SuperBase. In the sky. Oh, sorry. In the sky. Hey, look, now I have a halo. Although it's a, like, very dirty, dingy one. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.